Hello, Belen. I'm Santi Ariza.
And I'm Nick Diaz.
And welcome to this episode of WBLN. This past Tuesday, the Belen community received the sad news that our brother Anthony Perotti has passed away. Anthony bravely fought a hard-fought battle his whole life. On Tuesday, Father Willie reminded us that it was Anthony's journey that united our community together as brothers. Anthony will be greatly missed. Our thoughts and prayers are with Anthony's family and friends. May he rest in peace. A novena is being said every night at 9 p.m. Please join us in praying the rosary. The link is available in the daily announcements and on our Instagram profile. The novena will conclude on February 3rd.
An overlooked part of our community is our animal shelters. One senior in particular is doing something about it. Hugo has more.
I started caring for companions in March of 2020, and the burning question I wanted to address when originally coming up with a service project is, what project can I start that is overlooked by my community? A project that is overlooked by community officials that don't really pay attention to this issue. Now, I started to address the animal side of this matter. Normally, many Miami-Dade shelters are dilapidated and overlooked and aren't really paid attention to as much, and I decided to target that area in order to better the lives of animals later. I started Caring for Companions with little hope, and I didn't know it would blow up to be this big. Caring for Companions revolves around helping homeless animals throughout the Miami area. Recently, I had relations with Paws for You, which is an animal shelter located in South Miami, where me and my team donated over $500 worth of animal supplies and animal shelter necessities, like hygienic products, medical needs, safety equipment, and basic nutrition for the animals there at the animal shelters. Currently, I'm working with different types of animal shelters, also known as the Humane Society of Miami and the Miami-Dade Animal Shelters, to further extend my services to other shelters in the area. Additionally, I started Caring for Companions because of early high school struggles. During my 9th grade year at Belen, it was very hard for me socially, and I used my dog as a safe haven. I would come home and spend hours with my dog in order to better those times that I had at Belen. And this is my way. Caring for Companions was my way of giving back to the community and giving back to the shelter that I actually adopted my dog from, Paws for You. Now, creating relationships with Paws for You intrigued me to get the Belen community involved. But through the bar club and the moderators, I gained over $500 worth of donations in order to better the lives of many animals in the shelter. Additionally, later in the second semester, the bar club members will be attending Paws for You in order to do a more hands-on community service activity, interacting with the animals, cleaning the shelter, and repairing many damages that are at the shelter currently.
If you would like more information about Caring for Companions, contact Nicholas at nchoquette21@belenwolverines.org or visit his Instagram, Caring for Companions. For WBLN, I'm Hugo Dorta.
Major developments in battle against COVID-19 pandemic in the U.S. President Biden announcing he's increasing vaccine supply to make sure most adults are vaccinated by the end of this summer. Meanwhile, new rules for the U.S.-bound international travelers began on Tuesday. Casa reports.
Boost to America's vaccination effort.
The end goal is to beat COVID-19. And the way we do that is to get more people vaccinated.
On Tuesday, President Biden announcing the U.S. is buying 200 million more COVID-19 vaccine doses, raising supply to a level his administration says is needed to fully vaccinate 300 million Americans by the end of this summer or early fall.
We will increase overall weekly vaccination distributions to states, tribes, and territories from 8.6 million doses to a minimum of 10 million doses.
While getting her second dose of the coronavirus shot, Vice President Harris on Tuesday urged people to get the vaccine when it becomes available to them.
It is really pretty painless, and it will save your life.
Meanwhile, new international travel rules now in effect. Travelers coming into the U.S. must provide a negative test within 3 days of even getting on a plane. The Biden administration raising restrictions on the travelers coming from the UK, much of Europe, and Brazil, and now South Africa because of the new coronavirus strains.
This isn't the time to be lifting restrictions on international travel.
Back here at home, new insight into the safety of in-person learning. A new CDC study finds minimal COVID-19 spread is possible if schools take the right precautions.
What they found was that the incidence was lower in the schools than in the surrounding community.
For WBLN, I'm Daniel Casariego.
A group of amateur day traders bid up the price of GameStop stock 1,700% to mess with hedge fund investors. Millions of small investors, provoked by social media, employed a classic Wall Street tactic to go directly at Wall Street. The catastrophic rise in the stock is due to a power struggle between Melvin Capital and a group of small regular stock traders, who actually are more on the internet than they are in the stock market. The issue is said to be a result of frustration that regular everyday investors are often blocked from big opportunities in the stock market. Big investors did what is called a short squeeze, basically betting that the company will fail. The Reddit account called WSB, or Wall Street's Bets, took notice and did the opposite, borrowing and selling stock when it's high, betting on the stock rising. When the stock rose, it caused big investors to buy more stocks in an effort to cover their losses. This resulted in big investors losing $23.6 billion just this month. The event creates a new situation in the market, ensuring that it will never be the same.
Cardenaire is a spiritual retreat that the junior peer ministry class takes the sophomore, in this case the class of 23, class on. And it's one of the most spiritual experiences and revealing experiences that the sophomore class is ever going to receive, due to the activities that we do and how revealing and impactful they are to their continued spiritual experience at Belen and in their lives. I went on this in December of last year, and this helped me bond with my friends so much because I was like new to their friend group and I didn't really like share many close experiences with them. So it helped me share emotional moments with them that I never would have received without the experience, and it helped me bond with them.
If you're interested in participating in this Cardenaire retreat, please contact Campus Ministry for more information.
Hey Wolverines, I'm Hugo Dorda, and let's get right into your sports for this week. The freshman basketball team took on Columbus yesterday and won 47-46. Junior varsity basketball took on Westminster on Monday, and check out this incredible ending. The score was tied 50-50, and at the buzzer, Nicholas Portuondo hit a game-winning three. The JV and varsity take on Palmer here at home Thursday night. The varsity soccer team beat out the Mass Academy Magos in a close contest, 1-0. After a hard-fought first half and a few missed opportunities, Belen was finally able to capitalize on an Alejandro Vela free kick with less than 10 minutes to go in the game. Goalkeeper Manuel Rincon and the Wolverine defense kept their fifth clean sheet of the season. They take on Hialeah Miami Lakes Friday night at the De La Cruz Stadium. Now on to the NBA. The Miami Heat lost to the Denver Nuggets 109-82, and they're taking on the Los Angeles Clippers tonight. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell delighted a group of healthcare workers in Florida by inviting them to the Super Bowl. They're among 7,500 vaccinated healthcare workers who will get free tickets to the big game in Tampa, Florida. Goodell says Friday the healthcare workers will be chosen from all 32 cities. However, most of them will be from hospitals and healthcare systems in Tampa and Central Florida. There will be a total of 22,000 people at the big game the NFL announced on Friday. Raymond Jones Stadium has a capacity of about 66,000, but that number has of course been reduced due to the coronavirus. That's all for sports for this week. Now back to Santi and Nick at the desk.
Thanks, Hugo. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And from all of us here,
Stay safe and stay golden, Wolverines.